Radio check, radio check. Radio check, radio check. Are we live? Radio check, radio check. Loud and clear, says King Chu RS. Oh, is that a new account? Hi everybody, welcome back to the Racing Statistics YouTube channel. For today's Spanish Grand Prix qualifying session, I am your commentator Ryan from the Ryan F1 YouTube channel, a dead-ass channel with a lot of good content, but it's really dead. How are you all doing today? Hey Grash. Oh my god, I keep saying it incorrectly. I'm so sorry. Hi Grash. Hi King Chu. Hi Paula. Hi RS. Ooh, haven't seen you in a while, RS. Radio is working. Okay, Commander Lewis Skipperton, how are you today? I'm getting everything ready here for the stream. Let me adjust the latencies of the streams. Here, 7 seconds. Yes, I'm setting up multi-viewer, so that I've got everything good to go. Return of the King. Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind. Thank you. It feels good to be back. It feels good to be back. How are you? How are you guys today? Let me know there in the chat. I really want to know. We have visual on the oh so beautiful. Oh, fuck you, King Chu. Okay, I think everything should be fine now. Latency looks good. Hang on. Oh god. Let's see now. Good. Idle, and suspended. Shit. And that's catching up. Okay, that's good. Yeah. We're back. We're back. And today, yeah, the Spanish Grand Prix. Okay, let's talk about the Spanish Grand Prix. We are here to... Hold on, one last second. Let's talk about the Spanish Grand Prix, what we've seen so far, what we are looking forward to seeing this weekend, this qualifying race session, everything and anything. So if you, first of all, if you have any questions, let me know in the chat, and then let's get started. We have a few teams that are a bit of a question mark. We've got a potentially rainy session coming up ahead. Perhaps it will rain a little bit in qualifying. We still don't know. We'll have to see when the broadcast starts. And for tomorrow, for the race, there is a bit of a chance of rain as well. This weekend, we have seen a big upgrade package for quite a few teams. This is the first weekend where the Mercedes are just getting, like, this is a good track for the Mercedes to get to grips with their new package. So that's going to be really interesting. Remember, the zero pod concept is completely gone, and then we will have things like the new oh my god, the new Ferrari setup and stuff. Okay, so let's see what you guys are asking. Mercedes upgrades working? We'll have to see. There have been some glimpses of, I don't want to say greatness, but speed for sure during this first free practice sessions. But Hamilton's not completely convinced. Hamilton's still saying that they have to work to get it dialed in. As I said last week, and as I will continue to say, this was not the solution. This is just the first step for the new upgrade, you know, the upgrade path. So this is a good first step, but it's still a long ways to go. What do you think about the Stroll situation? Okay, this is an interesting one. So Stroll was a big question mark this season. Hold on, let me just put my phone on silence before I go off on a rant. Yeah, so Stroll was a big question mark. So before the start of the season, he broke both his wrists. So he missed the preseason testing completely. Then on the first and second races with the broken wrists, he did amazingly. Like, he did great. There was a lot of pace. There was a lot of speed. Everything was like working according to how it should. But yeah, then he stopped being quick. Suddenly he was just at the back of the field. Now he struggles to get to Q2. And if he gets to Q2, it's not at the upper spots. And if he is at the upper spots of Q2, it's 10 places behind his teammate. So it's extremely weird. I would say give him until the halfway point of the season to get it together. And then, if he doesn't, I would seriously consider replacing him for next year. But remember, this is the Stroll-owned team. Lawrence has said that he doesn't have any problem with sacking his son if it's not up to the standards. But we'll have to see when it comes to it. We'll have to see when it comes to it. I don't know. We'll have to, yeah. At the end of the day, it's he who has to make the call. I would say yeah, get him out of there. Can Bottas break back into Q3? From what we've seen from free practice, it's pretty unlikely. You see, the bottom teams are not there because they're slow. They are there because there are too many good teams. They are there because there are too many top teams. We have Red Bull, Aston Martin. Well, at least Aston Martin has only one car. That's good for Bottas, I guess. Then we have Mercedes. Then we have Ferrari, who have new upgrade packages. Then it's Alpine, McLaren. And then we can start talking about AlphaTauri and, well, the rest of the lot. Alfa Romeo, AlphaTauri, Haas, Williams. That's already 12 places done. That's the first 12 places done without even starting with the midfield, with the back end of the grid. So it's complicated. It really is. Okay, Ryan, your prediction on Hamilton qualifying now. P5, P6, P5 or P6? Don't you think Max can take another pole? Yes, I do. Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Hi Jose, how are ya? Hello my friend, good to see you again. Good to see you back as well, dude. Hey sup, how's the weekend going? Just started, so far so good. It's a bit hot, it's 18 degrees. Well, for me it's a bit hot. I mean, it's not windy and there's a lot of sun. It should be colder. We're nearing winter, so 18 is kind of a high temperature, but it's fine. It's fine. Would Stroll really be fired by his dad? He said that he would fire him. Like, Lawrence said that he would fire Lance if he's not up to it. So we'll have to see. Oh my god. I told you all that Ryan will be back this weekend. Oh yeah. I'm back. Hi. What's the forecast for Quali? There could be rain. We'll have to see when we start. But there could be rain. Where's the live image? There's not gonna be like a live footage of qualifying. First of all, because it hasn't started. We still have 10 minutes to go. Second of all, because it's illegal and we will get taken down. But if you could leave a like, it would really help. It would really help. Did Aston Martin get new upgrades to go 2/10 faster in the recent Twitter post? I don't know what Twitter post you're talking about, but Aston Martin did get new updates. They're not up to what the Ferraris are putting out, but because Ferrari, Mercedes, they have to catch up. Aston Martin already has the correct formula, I think. There are upgrades. There have been aero brakes. I think there's a new front wing and brake ducts and stuff, so it's at the front of the car, you know. That's where the big upgrades went. But yeah, not that big of a package for this race because Aston Martin bring new parts every single weekend. If Stroll was gone, who should replace him? It would be, for me, really interesting to see Alonso and Sainz, or Alonso and Norris, or Alonso and Albon would be really interesting as well. There's a lot of possibilities there. And the fact that we have a fourth fast team, it really spices things up. What do you guys think? Who do you think should replace Stroll if he's gone? Let me know there in the chat. Let me read you. Lance Stroll is like Thanos. He will sacrifice everything for the title. I think so. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Gasly to replace Stroll? No, I think Gasly will stay at Alpine at least for the time being. Alonso and Hamilton. Oof, that's a really, yeah, that's an interesting answer. Alonso to Red Bull Racing. There's not. I don't really think so. Let's just say I don't really think so. Albon should replace Stroll. Yeah, that's a really interesting call. Drugovic, I don't think is up to the challenge. Ricardo, oof. I don't think Aston Martin would go with Ricardo from the get-go. I think Ricardo should make an one-off comeback or something for them to even be considering him. Put Max in an Aston Martin, see how much is skill versus car. Well, that's just not gonna happen. Lando, yeah, Lando's really good. You should replace Stroll. Oh, no, I mean, I'd love to, but I'd be like, you think Latifi was bad? Well, wait until you see me driving a Formula 1 car, where the only single-seater experience I've had was karting twice. No hate to this channel, mate. I've loved the commentaries, all the race lives I watched. Racing statistics. Thank you, Torian. Hope you enjoyed this one as well. Danny Rick. Well, yeah. Hello everyone. Well, guess who's back? That's the name of a movie. It's a good movie. Guess who's back? Alonso and Nico Hülkenberg. Ocon to replace Stroll. I knew this one was coming. Go Tiffy. Oh yeah, also from Canada. Oof, imagine Go Tiffy fighting for podiums, yeah. Norris would also be a good matchup for Alonso. Yeah, Norris is the one I would be more excited for. Tsunoda for Stroll. That's a good one as well. Hey, looks like we are good. Yay! F1 is starting. Okay, let me lower the volume. Beep. Would love Kvyat, but very slim chance. Oh, no chances. Kvyat has already signed a contract as well with Lamborghini for the 2024 season, 2023-2024 season, for, well, 2024 actually, for the WEC. Did Pirelli publish how long each tire compound is expected to last? We'll see about the strategies in just a bit. As of now, I don't have any info right now. Let's see. Let me just tweak the quality here of, okay, of one of the streams. There we go. Yeah, it's starting to lag a little bit, that's why. Is it raining in Spain? We'll see in just a few seconds. Bring Mick back. It's that's a dilemma, because it's not a midfield team, it's a top team. And would you put Mick Schumacher from retirement to a top team where he couldn't handle Haas? I personally wouldn't. No way. It's not Ricardo, it's Ricciardo. Well, okay, Ricciardo. Do you want me to call him Ricciardo? I can. It's actually, yeah, I think it's Ricardo. It's Ricardo. So we have the C1, the C2, and the C3 compound tire compounds for today. The C0 is the hardest, so it's one step from the hardest compound. So it's the C1, the C2, and the C3. Right now, it is, yeah, it's raining there in over at the track. There's some rain, 20 degrees, 24-degree track temperature, 74% humidity, and just a little bit of wind from the northwest. So this will be a wet session. We may see an intermediate qualifying, perhaps a dry Q3 if the rain stops, but if it's raining, it's just a little bit. Right now, the track does not seem wet. There's definitely a dry line there, I suppose, from, what was it, the Formula 2 race that just happened? But yeah, it's still lightly, damp, let's say, the track. Greet from the Netherlands. Hi, Patrick. Where are you guys watching from? Hello, Broke Squad. Hi, Orkun. I'm not gonna take that personally because I too am broke, so that's good. Gasly and Fernando would be a good match. Let me doubt that. I'm from Montana, USA. Bavaria, Germany. Good. From Bulgaria. From Ibaraki, Japan. Okay. Bangladesh. I think we haven't had many Japanese viewers here, so welcome. Hope you enjoy. From the Philippines, Germany, Indonesia, England. From Curacao. From India. Some country in Europe. Croatia, Sri Lanka, Singapore, UK, Poland, Ghana, India, Newcastle, Uganda, Abu Dhabi, France, Portugal, Taiwan. A lot of people from India, Greece, England, Gotham. Oh, nice. Montreal, Canada, New Zealand, Philippines, Ethiopia, Uganda, Swiss, from Die Schweiz, Norway, Denmark, Australia. Yeah. Greece? There's a lot of people from Greece. Or is it the same two guys spamming Greece? Oh, I think it's the same two guys spamming Greece. Yeah, so a lot of people from India, same as always. Thank you guys so much for your support. And we will get going with qualifying in just a few seconds, actually. From France, from India, more, from Slovakia, Mexico, Taiwan, Swaziland. Okay. There doesn't seem to be rain. Hey, oh my god, look at that outfit. Alonso 06 outfit there on the track. Yeah, there's no rain. The people on the grandstands don't have umbrellas out or anything. So yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, it's spitting in the pit lane, but only very lightly, says Russell. Russell talking about spitting. Very, very visual, you know? As always. Not even surprised with the amount of 55 and 14 flags in the grandstands. Yes, not even surprised slightly as well. There's the new upgrade package I was saying for Ferrari. There's a new upgrade package for Ferrari that we didn't get to touch on. There's a redesign of the sidepods, which looks like last year's Ferrari, the F175, mixed with this year's Aston Martin. It's a really interesting concept that is well and truly Ferrari, and I think we'll have to see what that entails. It's Carlos Sainz said it was a big effort from the team to get it all together and bring it here for this race. It wasn't supposed to come to this race. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens there. Okay, so this is at 7 seconds. Yeah, I'm messing a lot with the streams here, but I just wanna get it all good and smooth running here on my computer, and that sometimes means making it a bit slower. But oh well. Oh, that's Yuki Tsunoda going, yeah, bottoming out there on the curve. That almost looked like Vettel's suspension failure in the USA in 2020 or 2019. I think it was 2019. When was the Vettel suspension failure where it was like with the front wheels up? Was it 2020 or 2019? Russell Team Radio, rain is on the way, I think, he says. Okay, so drivers will want to set their lap times as soon as possible, and that's why literally everyone, apart from Sainz, Leclerc, and Sargent, is already out on the track setting fast times. If Ferrari don't come out fast, they will be missing qualifying probably. If it starts raining, that's it for them. That's really it. So once again, Come on, Ferrari. Come on, what are you doing? 2019. Okay, yeah. We're talking about 2019. SNS Grand Prix after Spain. You know, I have to check that actually. It's Canada. Oh yeah, I won't be here for Canada. Just FYI. I'm off on a weekend with the missus. We're spending our anniversary down in the south with the snow and stuff, so that's gonna be fun. So our first two time sets are gonna be Russell, okay, in P3, then it's Hamilton in P2, then it's Ocon in P2 with Gasly in P1, a 114.6 by him. Stroll goes third, fast, a 114.885 only. He can manage, that's 0.4 of a second slower than Stroll. Alonso had a problem apparently. He goes slowest than everyone else. Yellow flag in the third sector as Kevin Magnussen comes across the line to take the fourth fastest time. That is one of the Alphas. That's a red flag. Why do we have a red flag? Yeah, Bottas went out, and the session's been red flagged. Why? Why is the track red flag? Why is the session red flagged? I have no idea. Let's see a replay of Alonso. Oh, yeah, he lost it there in the final corner. That's what happened to him. The car let off, he slid, and he went onto the gravel. That's why the slow time. And everyone's back in. There's a red flag, so if it starts raining, we already have 8 drivers that are going to make it through to Q2, and the rest I don't know. But Nick DeVries has also spun. There's a really cold track and really cold tires, and it's starting to be a bit of a problem, that one. Let's see. Bottas radio. Ooh, Bottas' slide was... Yeah, those tires are gone. Those tires are just gone. Very, very heavily flat spotted. Another driver going out, that's Alex Albon. So Albon, De Vries, Bottas, Alonso, Tsunoda, all spun on their outlap. That's just the ones we've seen. So yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I don't even know why it's been red flagged, but it has been. It's still red flagged. I don't know why. How many minutes till the rain? No idea. Yeah, okay, this same Bottas has severely flat spotted those tires. That was just the only thing that could happen, you know? No damage for Alonso? No, he just went onto the gravel. More than likely gravel on the track. Yeah, but I haven't seen any gravel on the track from any of the accidents. Not from Albon, not from Bottas, not from Alonso. Honestly, no idea. That's the first thought I had when I saw Bottas out into the gravel. I was like, okay, yeah, there's gravel in the track. But no, then I saw the replay of the crash, and there's no way... Well, the crash, the runoff. And there's no way that gravel would have gotten on the track. Oh. Oh, the Red Bull is sponsored by Via. It's a supermarket chain that sells pretty low quality and cheap products, but sure. Oh, time has been deleted. Someone's time was deleted. I don't know whose. Oh, Hülkenberg. Hülkenberg's time was deleted for exceeding track limits at turn 5, lap 3. Yeah, we'll have to see. We don't know what happened. Yeah, Hülkenberg got his time deleted for exceeding track limits. I just said that one. Hülkenberg. Nico Hülkenberg. So rain is forming, but it's not near the track as of now. We still have a red flag. I don't even know what for. Rodri game. Come on. Is the clock still running? No. The clock stopped at 14 minutes, 13 seconds remaining. There's still a red flag. There's still no sign as to when we're coming back. But I don't know. Yeah. Now we were just getting the side eye from Lance Stroll. And what's going on? Let's see if I can see some marshals on the track. Team radio replay, Norris. Okay, so the cameras got drops of water. Really wet on 12, says Joe. And the Norris was complaining about going out. Okay, we got a time. Hold on. Verstappen. Weybridge. He needs to change helmet. Okay, so Q1 will resume in 3 minutes. In 3 minutes, we'll get going back out with everyone there. Let's see, 2 minutes now. 2 minutes. Cancel qualifying. Thumb war for grid position. They could do a neck war, since they got all those necks super extremely stimulated on that turn 13. Yeah, so guys, new track layout. For those of you who don't know, there used to be, well, for the last 20 years there was pretty much, well, not 20, but 18 years, a chicane coming out of turn 12 into turn 13, 14, and 15. That was a chicane on the last corner. So where you right now see turn 13 there on the map, there was a chicane that went like this, and then into turn used to be turn 16 onto the final straight. That was always criticized. That always killed all the momentum, all the battles on track. And they finally heard our pleas, and they removed that stupid chicane. And we're back to the old layout with a regular turn 13 there after 12. And it's a tricky one because, yeah, a lot of drivers are wanting to take that one flat out, but the damp weather does not really allow them to. And it's a real pain in the neck, literally. So it's an interesting one for sure, and one that's gonna shuffle the grid slots and test drivers' abilities as to whether they're going to go full out on it or not. And perhaps that's also gonna be good for racing, because what we've seen in Spain was no overtaking possibilities, because that chicane right there killed the momentum and killed the close racing when there were like one car behind the other coming into the start finish straight with a big DRS zone. That chicane made the dirtier effects magnified, and that meant that drivers had to slow down and lose touch with the driver in front. But with this one, if everything goes according to plan, they will be able to follow more closely out of 13 into 14 and straight down the start-finish line. 13 seconds until we are going out again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and green light. That's Valtteri Bottas and Zhou Yu. Everyone's going out with the soft rubber, trying to make one last try before the rain comes. Yeah, a lot of cars starting to come out. That's Bottas, Zhou, Leclerc, Sainz, Perez, Verstappen, Piastri. Ocon as well. There's a queue there at the end of the pit lane. That's also Tsunoda. That's Gasly, De Vries. Yeah, Alonso still in the pit lane. Who crashed? Who crashed? No one crashed. That was just, I don't know why they called that red flag. Perhaps to clean the gravel off the track, but I honestly don't know. Stroll's out, Norris is out on track, Magnussen is out on track, Gasly's out on track, Alonso's out on track. So is that the other Haas? That's Nico Hülkenberg. Yeah, everyone is coming out. Yeah, it was gravel. Okay. Jose, you called it. Have to give it to you. Why are Sainz and Leclerc out late? They didn't come out at the start. I don't know why, but right now they are out on the track. So that's all that we can hope for. That they have a good lap now. That they set decent times with their new upgrade package. That was initially just on Carlos Sainz's car. I don't know if in the end they applied it to Leclerc's car as well. But yeah, the new upgrade package was originally just on Carlos Sainz's Ferrari. No rain, only a few drops. Yeah, there's no rain as of yet. The camera that had the few drops has been cleaned. That was the helicopter, I think. Sainz is also Spanish, I forgot. Well, he's got a whole grandstand to remind you of that. Yeah, they apply the same upgrade to both Chucks. Okay, so Chuck Sainz and Chuck Leclerc both have the new upgrade package. That's good to know. Slightly damp track and these drivers crash. Well, it's not because of that, it's because of track temperature. And no one crashed. Just FYI, no one crashed. So Zhou now has the fastest time of all. Carlos Sainz goes up into second place. Okay. It's lower than Zhou and you, but Checo Perez 10th fastest. Yeah, there's not a lot of good times being said right now. So it's Zhou leading from Sainz, and it's Gasly, Bottas, Ocon, Stroll, Magnussen, Hamilton, Russell, Perez, Alonso, and Leclerc, with Verstappen now setting the fastest time in front of Oscar Piastri, who has just now set the second fastest time. Ocon's gonna come across the line. P3 for him. Yellow flag on the third sector. That's Nick De Vries. Nick De Vries spun. Yuki Tsunoda crossed the line, P11, so he spun once again on the same place. Nice. Green flag, once again, yeah, Alonso's second sector was compromised due to that yellow flag, so he's backed off. And he's trying to build up the ERS and go for another lap. Alonso goes up into sixth. Yeah. He had to slow down there because of the yellow flag by Nick De Vries. Nico Hülkenberg just went 10th fastest. Let's see a replay there of Carlos Sainz. What happened? He's on P5 right now. Oh, damn. Okay, Gasly on turn into turn 14 was just went to the side to avoid a car and then went back onto the fast lane, and Carlos Sainz was coming. And yep, that's Nick De Vries spinning again into the gravel. He's asking what he's doing wrong. Well, if you don't know what you're doing wrong, I mean, it's a bit of a problem. Don't ask us. The incident between Gasly and Sainz will be investigated after the session for impeding, of course. That's George Russell with a first yellow sector. Let's see, we're now looking at Hamilton as well with a green first sector, a green second sector as well. Lewis Hamilton right now is down in P12. Tires aren't working, says George Russell. Yeah, George is really struggling. 2 yellow sectors. Think he can greatly improve that time. P14 for Logan Sargent. Russell comes across the line up into 13th only. Hamilton, though, up into third place. That's a good lap with a purple third sector there as Bottas moves up into 8th place in front of Pierre Gasly's Alpine. Let's see Alex Albon. Alex Albon right now has not set a time, same as Nick de Vries, and he goes 14th fastest, 2 places ahead of his teammates and in front of Yuki Tsunoda in the AlphaTauri, and right behind George Russell, who just cannot get those tires to warm up. Checo Perez across the final corner. Yellow second sector, though. What can he do? Only 13th fastest. Slower than both of the Haases. Hülkenberg and Magnussen, P11 and P12. They're both right now in the pits. We'll see Yuki Tsunoda coming across the line shortly as he comes up into P14. That's in front of Russell, in front of Albon and Sargent as well. Sainz not improving greatly. He's just now started a new lap. Lando Norris is up into 7th place. That's really good, in front of Alonso's Aston Martin there. So Piastri, Ocon, Alonso, Gasly, Stroll, Hülkenberg and Magnussen all in the pits. The rest of them are out on the track. That's Nick de Vries. Hasn't set a time so far, and he goes 7th fastest. Okay, when he gets a lap together, really good one. At least he can do that one. Gotta give it to him. Leclerc and Sainz are both improving greatly on their lap times. That's not a surprise, seeing as Leclerc is last and Sainz is on P6. So let's see, Leclerc across the line, only 16th fastest. Only 16th, and let's see Carlos Sainz. Turn 13. Let's see, he comes out of 14 across the start-finish line. P6. Just slightly improves on his time, but not enough to move up any places. Russell is improving, though. Russell, who is right now in P18, has just done a fast first sector. Leclerc team radio. There's something wrong with my rears, guys. We'll come back to you. Classic Ferrari responds to a classic Ferrari problem. Yeah, the Breeze is P7. That's insane. As things stand now, Leclerc, Tsunoda, Russell, Albon, and Sargent will be out of Q1. Let's see Russell if he can do something about that. It comes across the line up into 8th place. Of course he does. Checo Perez now into the elimination zone and at risk of going out in Q1. I know that I'm getting more and more used to being a commentator when at first, when I first started, I said stuff that was said by Crofty in my ears. Right now, it's the other way around. We say the stuff at the same time. As I finish saying stuff, he says it. So that, yeah, I'm gaining, I think that's just experience, you know? But yeah, it's good. It's good. Leclerc, what are you doing? Yeah, he's on the weighbridge right now, but not a good lap. Not a good lap. De Vries faster than Russell, yeah. That's Leclerc going out in turn 1. Going straight out. Get this man beside Croft in the commentators box. Dude, I would love to. That's like literally dream job. That's my all-time goal. Yeah. Still have a ways to go, but I think we can get there. Thank you, Eagle16204. And that on the track is that Alonso? No, that's Stroll. Stroll, Hamilton, Verstappen, and Perez. Is Hamilton? Yeah, Hamilton was coming in. But Albon's also now coming out as well. So the guys who came in at the start are now starting to come out. That's Albon, that's Sargent. Both of the Williams are out on the track right now. Pierre Gasly is as well. I'm just wondering what happened to Williams. Well, they're out to improve their times. That's Gasly, Alonso, the two Hasses, that's Leclerc as well. 3 minutes left to go to the end of the session, and they are all going to try and put a new fast lap in to elevate their times. Alonso right now is on P10 with Stroll in P13. That's not good for Aston Martin. Ferrari are also struggling, P6 and P17 with Leclerc. Hamilton's doing good, but his teammate not so much. P9 for George Russell as Stroll sets the third fastest time so far. Piastri though, flying there, up in second place, almost 8.5 tenths of a second faster than his teammate Lando Norris, who's just now come out for a new fast lap as well. Let's see, Checo Perez starts a new fast lap. Into turn 1, nice line, keeping it together. We are on board into turn 3. Right now, yeah, their drivers have to really hurry to now set their fast laps. Hamilton's gonna cut it really close. It's just now coming out. Alex Albon will be coming across the line to start his fast lap. Yeah, finishing out laps for Albon, Alonso, Gasly, Sargent, Magnussen, Hülkenberg, Leclerc, Perez, Tsunoda, Ocon. Stroll's on a slow lap. Slow lap for Ocon, for Stroll, who's probably gonna be coming in at the end of this one. Wouldn't be surprised. Perez, Verstappen also comes in. Perez is improving on the first and second sectors greatly. That's to be expected, seeing as it's in P16 right now. Across turn 13 into the last corner into 14, across the start-finish line. Where will he be? DRS is open and he moves up into 4th place. Okay, that's good. That's better, at least. That's better than P16. Still not ideal. That's almost 2.5 tenths of a second slower than his teammate Max Verstappen, but yeah, we'll have to see about that, how that evolves over time. Turn 4 incident involving Verstappen and Gasly noted for impeding. So Gasly impeding 2 drivers in the same session. Come on. Leclerc across the first sector, improving as well. Yeah, he's in P17, Charles Leclerc. Let's see, Alonso across the line. Albon P6. Alonso moves up into 4th place. In front of Stroll, in front of Perez, most importantly, and that's Gasly setting the new fastest time. It's a good time. Logan Sargent moves up into 16th place. So let's see, this could all change. That's Kevin Magnussen up into 8th in front of Sainz. Sainz is being pushed down and down and down. Hülkenberg setting the new fastest time of the qualifying session. 1:13.420 blazed there for Nico Hülkenberg. Leclerc can only manage 11th place. Only 11th for Leclerc. Can we see a Ferrari out in qualifying? Yuki Tsunoda takes the checker flag, P7. That's Carlos Sainz in the danger zone. Russell with a purple first sector. Norris improving in sector 1 and in sector 2. Russell across. Ocon goes second fastest. Checker flag is out. Fastest second sector for Hamilton. Nick de Vries up into 4th place. That's Sainz out of qualifying. Unless he can get it together. Norris with the new fastest time of the session. Russell improves up into 2nd place. That's both of the Ferraris in the danger zone. Hamilton up into P1. Improves greatly Carlos Sainz up into 4th place. That's Albon out of qualifying. Magnussen at risk. That's Perez at risk as well. Alonso and Stroll are also in big risk. That's Stroll. Zhou up into P10. Zhou up into P10 drops Bottas down to 16th, who already took the checkered flag. And I think that's Leclerc out. That's it. Alonso comes in. Holy, okay, so Bottas is out of Q1. Magnussen is out of Q1. Out in Q1, sorry. Bottas out in Q1. Magnussen out in Q1. Both of the Williams, Albon and Sargent, and Leclerc in P19. Second to last place with the upgrades. Charles Leclerc, as soon as I put him on my fantasy team, he goes out in P19 in qualifying. Or did I put Carlos Sainz? Yeah. F's in the chat for Charles Leclerc, for Ferrari. Well, Carlos Sainz is doing well. He's in 4th place, but what an insane end to the session. Right now, yeah, Hamilton's in front of Norris, Russell, Sainz, Hülkenberg, Ocon, Gasly, De Vries, Verstappen, Zhou, Piastri, Alonso, Stroll, Tsunoda, Perez, and Bottas is the first one of the drivers out of qualifying, along with Magnussen, Albon, Leclerc, and Sargent. Insane. Insane. Leclerc was on pole here last year. And now he will be starting only in front of Logan Sargent. Not like L's in the chat. Yeah, honestly, I think it's more L's in the chat than F's in the chat. I have a headache. Why do I have a headache? I've had water, I've had food, I've had sugar, I've had flour today. Shouldn't have a headache. Okay. Maybe it's the light. It's probably the light, but yeah. It'll go away. Leclerc on inters. Looks like it, doesn't it? No, he was on soft, same as everyone else. He just couldn't get the rear to behave. P19 knocked out by 0.2 of a second. Ingesting pure flour. Yeah, well. Not exactly. P8 and P9 is double Dutch. Yeah, the Vries is Dutch. I always forget that. Blood pressure, no. The thing is, I have a light pointed straight at me so that you guys can see me. That's much better already. But you can't see me. You're probably seeing me as a black shadow because I've got the sun at the back. When I do that, you can see me. But it's literally a light shining in my face. And I try to focus on the on the stuff there in the on the screen. Everyone complain about Red Bull dominance and it's already over. Yeah, I'm sure this is it. Just Q1 of Spain. This is where it all ends. A cup of flour this keeps the doctor away. Q1 is not represented. Oh, of course it's not. Still pretty clear? No, I'm not. Nah, it's good. It's good. I get used to it. It's just a few minutes more. It's no problem. What were we talking about? Okay, so Q1 is over. Who do you guys think will be... Oh, that's damage. That's floor damage for Alonso. Ooh, that's floor damage for Alonso. Damn. Yeah, okay, so he will probably have his lap time compromised. That's, yeah, some floor damage for the number 14 Aston Martin on the front right side of the car. Why is no one talking about Max and Sergio? What's going on with Max and Sergio? Yeah, they didn't have really good lap times, but there's not much to say. They have to get it together. Checo Perez is really not doing well this weekend, but Max Verstappen, well, it was... I mean, other drivers... track evolution meant other drivers had a better lap time, but that's sure to be true of Q2 as well. This is the craziest quali. Monaco was quite insane as well. We'll have to see if this one tops Monaco. We're just only seeing Q1. Still a long ways to go. So guys, if you've enjoyed the session so far, make sure to drop a like. It's just a second. It's free. Just takes a second. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe as well. Please. Please, I ask you, please. That would really help us out. And yeah, of course, he got blocked by Gasly. Oh yeah, Verstappen got blocked by Gasly, of course. Yes, that will be investigated after the session as well. So Gasly's gonna spend the night at the stewards room if he continues to block people, because there's gonna be a lot of investigating after this session. Didn't Red Bull just lose one of the chief engineers designers to McLaren? Yeah, the technical lead. One of the technical leads has left for McLaren. He will leave Red Bull, I think, at the end of this weekend, and he will be joining the Woking team next year. That's true. That's true. I'm kind of... The McLaren livery is growing on me. This is the last race that we're gonna see it, you know, but it's still growing on me. I really do like the chevron. Oh, big impeding on the Alpine on the outlap to Verstappen. Massive one, I mean, into turn 4. That will be 3 places, Alonso says. Yeah, okay, so Alonso ratted on the Alpine for impeding Verstappen into turn 4. Yeah, okay. Nice. Nice. So green flag for Q2 is being waved, as Verstappen and Perez are both already out on the circuit. Alonso's hilarious. Yeah, he is. That's why we love him. Verstappen and Perez are the only 2 drivers on the track right now, setting their out laps. We're now looking at Gasly on the Alpine garage. That's Sainz coming out as well. Did Alonso snitch on Gasly? He did. He did snitch on Gasly. A guy in Spain with a Pierre Gasly sign. That's brave. Well, at least it's not an Ocon sign, but it's a French flag in Spain. That's brave. Good for you, little guy. Good for you. Yeah, okay, so I was talking about the McLaren livery. So if that front was orange like the back, ooh, that would be a sweet livery, but it's not. That's the only thing that worries me. That I actually don't like. No, it doesn't worry me. It's just livery, but that I don't like. But yeah, other than that, it's a really sweet livery. I now like it officially. Just needed a few days to grow on me, you know. But yeah, this is the last time that we're also gonna see it, tomorrow actually. So, oh well, things that happen. Max Verstappen, purple first sector, of course. He comes into turn 10. Through 11. Into 12. Purple second sector. That's, of course, not a surprise for anyone here. So he's gonna set the fastest lap so far, because it's the first lap so far. I'm gonna blow my nose, so get ready. Fastest lap so far, of course. Checo Perez goes second fastest. Chuck Sainz is across turn 10. As Yuki Tsunoda's gonna start his fast lap. No one else is out yet. No one else has come out. We're probably gonna see everyone piling up any second now. Oh, just as I say, it's Russell, Stroll, Hamilton, De Vries. Everyone's coming out. That's Ocon as well. Yeah, okay. Alonso. That's Zhou Yu as well. Yeah. Call it. Called it. Norris, Hülkenberg, Gasly, and Piastri are the only ones not to come out yet. Well, actually, Norris is coming out. So Hülkenberg has also come out. Only Gasly remains inside the pit lane. Qualifying for Russell, second in Australia, then it's fourth, sixth, non-applicable, and P8. Consistently in the top 10, inconsistently in the top 5. That Mercedes is good in some races and not good in some other races. Then it's 3rd, 6th, 13th, and 6th for Hamilton. Yeah, the inconsistency of the Mercedes hopefully will be remedied with the new package. I mean, they may not be P1 and P2 every weekend, but at least they will be consistent in where they are, you know? And that's all a team can ask for, unless it's consistently at the back of the pack like Williams in 2019. Oh, that was a slow car. That was such a slow car. Remember, guys, the Williams in 2019? My god, with Kubica and Russell, was like a second in qualifying slower than the car in front. My god, that was such a bad car. Carlos Sainz has the 3rd fastest time and has now gone into the pits. Tsunoda goes 4th fastest. And yeah, everyone's on fast laps now. That's Hamilton. Yeah, Hamilton with a good first sector. Some purple mini sectors there for Hamilton as Russell sets the purple first sector. How? You didn't have any purple mini sectors. Okay. Okay, so Hamilton stole the purple first sector from Russell then. Gasly. Oh, Gasly going really quick. Gasly going really quick as Russell comes across the line to go 2nd fastest. Good showing for Russell. Tsunoda didn't come in the end. Okay, he's probably going for another fast lap now. That's Fernando Alonso right now with some P14. 2 green sectors. We are now on board with Alonso. As Stroll goes 2nd fastest. Good. Good, that's what we want to see. De Vries goes 6th fastest as Alonso comes across the line. 2nd fastest in front of Stroll. Ocon across the line. 3rd fastest, splits the 2 Aston Martins. Then it's Lando Norris. Oh, Zhou and Yu goes 8th fastest. That's now Lando Norris going 9th fastest, just lower than Zhou in the Alfa Romeo. Pierre Gasly is gonna be the next one to come across the line. Nico Hülkenberg goes 12th fastest. Oh no, Gasly's not gonna be the next one to come across the line. There's Piastri going 10th fastest. And now it's gonna be Gasly up into 6th place. Hamilton with a purple first sector. Gaining a lot of time. Hamilton's right now on P15. He has not set a representative lap time. He had to abort the last lap and he's now set a purple first sector. Russell did not steal it from him this time. Let's see what he can do as he comes into turn 9. Turn 10. 8/10 of a second up on Norris's time. That's pretty damn good. Let's see. Hamilton, final corner. Across the start-finish line. He will go 2nd. Really good time for Hamilton. Really good time for Hamilton. Purple 1st and 3rd sectors. Holy shit. That's a lot of speed. That's a lot of speed. Shows you how fast the time of Max was. Oh yeah, and it was like a first time in a no reduced drag, no nothing. Like it was a dry track, no one was out there. It was a clean lap at least. Okay, Russell, yeah, had a bit of a problem there in 13. Car's bouncing all over the place. Just no confidence with the tires. And still, he puts it in P6. Imagine if he was confident with the car. My God. Those Mercedes look quick this weekend. As everyone there in the Carlos Sainz grandstand has... Okay, Spanish flags. Yes. A lot of Spanish and Carlos Sainz flags up there. No, that's the, well, looks like the Alonso grandstand, but I don't think there's an Alonso grandstand there. There should be. Should be an Alonso circuit there. Okay. Everyone's now in, no one's out on the track, and we are waiting for the second and probably final runs of qualifying with 5 minutes left to go. Weather icon shows lightning. Yeah, it's not raining in the track. There's no rain in the track. Right now. Smash the like button. Of course, smash the like button. If you've enjoyed so far, if you haven't already, make sure to like the stream. Good on Lewis, but I'm still rooting for Max. Can't stand the Lewis fans. Hope you're okay. Shut up now. Next year, as they have a competitive car after all that drama. Yeah, the thing is, Mercedes were quick to apologize and to underestimate themselves when they in reality have a decent car. I mean, it's not a car to win every race. It's not a car to win even because Red Bulls are so far up ahead, but they are like the second or third fastest team, depends on the weekend. Alonso is the second fastest team, but if you take into account the whole Aston Martin package, it's probably the Mercedes is probably faster. And yeah, P2 is definitely a possibility, and I would be surprised if they don't get it in the championship, because as good as they are, if they continue with the rhythm that they are doing right now, it's good. It's really good. Oh, let's hit 1,000 likes to the end of the stream. Hang on, guys. How many people do we have watching right now? 6,000 people. And you telling me we don't have 1,000 likes? Come on. Hit the like button and then I will resume the commentary. Until we get 1,000 likes, I will not continue. And until we get 1,000 likes, I will not continue. Come on. We got 25 likes to go. We can do it. Okay, 1K likes. There we go. That was quick. Thank you so much. You can continue to like, by the way. Verstappen, Ocon, Stroll, Russell, Gasly, Perez, Sainz, Zhou, Norris, Tsunoda, and Hülkenberg are all out in the circuits right now. Oh, whoops, I forgot to hit the like button. I ain't hitting it now. King Chu, either you hit it or we ban you from the channel. Which one is it gonna be? But what happened to the other channel? Like, is it really you? If it's you, what happened to the other channel? Why are you from that one? Or is it just some random guy that... Now, Aston is faster currently, but Mercedes have made improvements. I can buy that one, but we need just... Yeah, Aston needs a second driver that's able to drive the car like it's the second fastest car. That's the problem right now. 2 minutes left to go to the end of the session, by the way. Oh, Checo Perez goes out really wide into the gravel trap. Is he going to be able to get it back together on time? 2 minutes left to go. No yellow flags. But yeah, that was a flying lap. He can go back. He's back onto the track. Checo Perez radio. We got the fuel. We can go again. Okay, yeah. 1 minute 25. He can finish this lap and get together a new fast lap. Probably. Okay. Okay. Let's see the times, Topo. Alonso is going to be coming across the line to start his fast lap right now. Nico Hülkenberg, though, across the line up into 4th place for Hülkenberg. 4th for Nico Hülkenberg. Piastri has just now started his fast lap. Nick de Vries across the line as well. Verstappen, Tsunoda. Not seeing any times improving there, though. Carlos Sainz up into 2nd place, though. The Ferrari is doing well this weekend. That Ferrari, at least. That Ferrari. Pierre Gasly up into 4th place in front of Alonso. That Stroll up into 4th in front of Gasly. Lando Norris is also improving greatly as Ocon goes up into 4th in front of Stroll. Everyone goes 4th today. Lando Norris, let's see. Oh, up into 2nd place for Norris. That's a great showing. That's great. Let's see, Zhou up into 11th place. It's not really good for Zhou, but Norris, my God, what a lap. Alonso is going to be coming across the line. Fastest 3rd sector to, by Lando Norris. Alonso only 7th fastest. Oscar Piastri, P6, in front of Stroll, in front of Alonso. Is Alonso in risk of being eliminated right now? He might be. Nick de Vries across the line, up into 11th place only. Oh, de Vries? No, 14th place, sorry. 14th place, that's Tsunoda up into 11th place. George Russell's going to be crossing the line, but I don't think he's going to be setting any fast laps. No, he takes the checkered. P12, so Russell's out of qualifying. Let's see, Checo Perez, can he improve? Can he move up? Oh, Tsunoda's time's been deleted. Checo Perez is in 13th place. He crosses the line, 11th. So Perez is out of qualifying as well. So that's Russell out, that's Perez out. Oh my God. Hamilton across the line, P4, Sainz P3. Ocon comes in. So barely, Hülkenberg makes it through. An extremely good lap by Norris, by Sainz, by Hamilton. Then it's Ocon, Piastri, Stroll, Alonso with a very bad lap. Then it's Gasly and Hülkenberg. Wow! Perez is in P11, out of Q2. Russell, P12, out of Q2. Zhou, de Vries, and Tsunoda are also out. Russell was struggling with the rears all qualifying long. He did some decent laps, but right now when it came to it, he just couldn't get it together. P12 and out of qualifying. Oh, contact between the two Mercedes. Contact between the two Mercedes there. Across the start-finish line, Hamilton was going to run the inside. Russell pushed him out. And took part of his took part of his front wing out. Good thing that Hamilton had a good lap in, because probably that would have been it for qualifying if he just, my God. That's the front, that's the end plate completely gone from the front wing. As I was saying, good thing that Hamilton had a good lap in, because otherwise that would have been it for both of the Mercedes. Checo Perez, though, could not get it together this time. Reminds me of Australia a lot, where he just kept going off. This is not the first time that we've seen Checo going off this qualifying session, and not certainly this weekend as well. Lost the rear a little bit, went wide out into the gravel, and then just could not improve on his lap time. What is this qualifying session? This is insane. Okay, so Perez's championship is over. Pretty much. And if Alonso has a good weekend, he can get 2nd place in the championship here. Right now, Alonso 8th fastest. So not a good lap time there in qualifying. Not a good lap time. 7 teams in the top 7. Red Bull, McLaren, Ferrari, Mercedes, Alpine, McLaren again. Then it's Stroll in the Aston Martin. Yeah, that's true. And how many teams is that in Q3? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams in Q3. So only 3 repeats. Turn 1 incident involving Russell and Hamilton noted for impeding, of course. Once again, the third impeding investigation that will happen after the session. 2 for Gasly, 1 for Russell now. Fortunately, Russell cannot keep accumulating those. Yeah, because he's out of qualifying. But Gasly can. Gasly can. Can Hamilton continue? Yeah, he can change the front wing and then go back out. Yeah, of course he can. Yeah, Checo's championship hopes are, I would say, over right now. We'll have to see how good of an overtaker he can be tomorrow. Because if he can get it together and be a good overtaker like he is during the race, perhaps he can keep second place. It's not going to be a repeat of Monaco, of course, but if he just cannot seem to get to grips with the car and he keeps going out, yeah, that could be a problem. You bite your tongue. Do I? Excellent commentary. Thank you, Pip. Thank you so much. So yeah, if you enjoyed the commentary so far, the coverage, once again, I'm gonna ask you one second to last time to leave a like on the stream, to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and if you want to support us directly or something, you can also donate there, super chats, whatever. It really helps us out. Of course, you don't have to do it, but if you can and if you want to, it's greatly appreciated. About Checo, bite your tongue. Oh, okay. Yeah. Perez out? Yeah, Perez is out. I'm a Perez fan, but he's not performing like a champion. Yeah, no, he's not. Is that some more... Oh, some more floor damage for Alonso. Some more floor damage for Alonso. 2 minutes left to the start of Q3, and they are fixing some more damage on Alonso's car. Let's hope that's not a extremely big deterrent here today in qualifying. I reckon they can perhaps get it fixed for tomorrow for the race. But yeah, it's gonna be a tough session, this one. Time for Perez to accept that he's a side character. Yes, it is. It is time. Indeed. Alonso top 4, hopefully. Yeah, I don't want to get my hopes extremely up. There's been a lot of 33 talk here today. But right now it's just not looking extremely likely. I'm sorry. What is it with Spanish Grand Prix and Mercedes colliding? I feel like there's something more about, something more to what we hear about Perez. He sounded so tilted on the radio last week about underperforming. Yes. Yeah. I hope we didn't ruin Hamster's chance this quali with that stupidity. No, they would just change the front wing and that's gonna be it. It's good. It was just a front wing touch. It's not a quali without a blown nose. I've already done that, by the way. Red Bull is not better than Mercedes or Ferrari by now. The difference is Verstappen. I think there is a difference. Yes, there is a pace difference. But there's also a driver difference. I think it's both. Russell hitting other cars a lot lately. Yeah, and the thing is, every time he hits another car, he doesn't get penalized. Have you ever noticed that? He doesn't ever get penalized for impeding other drivers or for touching with other cars. But whatever. We'll just, let it slide once again. Don't wanna be Mr. Conspiracy here. Q3 is underway and Oscar Piastri is out on the circuit, by the way. Perhaps there's a bit of floor damage there on Russell's car. On Hamilton's car. Ocon and Gasly are also out, so is Max Verstappen and Lance Stroll. It's so weird to see a McLaren in Q3. It is. Both McLarens in Q3. This could be a really good weekend for the Woking team to get it back together to get some more points and get closer to Alpine, who got a shit ton of points last weekend. But Alpine is also up there. Ocon, Gasly. Only teams to have 2 drivers in Q3, Alpine, McLaren, and Aston Martin. So, you see right here, Stroll's better than Leclerc, Stroll is better than Checo Perez. Just letting you guys know. This is such a weird qualifying session, my god. But yeah, the damage for Alonso is gonna cost him some time. Hamilton, Alonso, and Hülkenberg are the only drivers not to come out so far. Hamilton's just come out, by the way, and Alonso's floor is still trying to get fixed. A lot of tape there. A lot of tape. Yeah, this is not gonna be a good qualifying session for Alonso. Definitely not. Ocon, Piastri, Stroll, Gasly already setting fast laps. Let's see what can be done here. If Stroll is just behind Alonso and Alonso's got that floor damage, imagine where would he be without it. That's just all I'm wondering right now. But yeah, Verstappen's just started a fast lap as well. Purple first sector, of course it is. Takes them all away from everyone. Max purple sector 1, of course it is, yeah. Of course it is. And it's gonna be purple sector 2 and purple sector 3. Don't even question that. Ocon across the line. He goes fastest because it's the first time set. And then it's Piastri goes second. Gasly is third right now. Stroll goes third fastest. Alonso still not come out. Neither has Nico Hülkenberg. Verstappen, fastest time, of course it is. A 112.27. Oof, that's a huge lap. Carlos Sainz, third fastest. Lando Norris up into second place. So right now, front row of the grid for Lando Norris as Alonso is yet to come out. 7 minutes left to go to qualifying. Max Verstappen, over a second faster than P2. Let's see, Hamilton across the line, DRS open. He goes second fastest. Second fastest on used tires, by the way. Hamilton has got used tires. Alonso and Magnussen still haven't come out. It's raining out there? No, it's not raining. It is not raining. Everyone slows down. Into the pits. Seems to be a lot of damage for Alonso's floor after that Q1 outing. Hülkenberg goes out. Alonso not yet. That was a used set? It was a used set. 6.5 minutes left to go. Hamilton radio. 9/10 to Verstappen P1. Oof. No Alonso. Nope, no Alonso. 6 minutes left to go. That's Stroll's car that they're working on. Oh no, that's Alonso's car. They're fitting the tires now. Let's see if he comes out on his own. Well, with Nico now. Or I think he's gonna wait. I think he's gonna be waiting to the last runs. Let's hope he can get a good time in, because otherwise 5 minutes left to go to the end of the session. Miracle lap incoming. I don't know. I would see P4. That's a good result today for Alonso. Let's see, Hülkenberg across the line to start his fast lap now. He's on his own, across turn 1, into 2. Purple mini sector. Sector 1. Okay. It's a good first sector. A 21.7. That's actually faster than... Oh, no. No, sorry. I don't want to say anything. I was going to say that's faster than Verstappen's time, but that was on the in lap. So yeah, of course it's going to be faster. It was like 7 seconds faster. I was like, what's going on? Oh yeah. I was looking at the in lap times. Cross the second sector, Nico Hülkenberg. 6 tenths down on Verstappen, 6.7 actually. I would reckon right now with this lap, P5 for Hülkenberg. Let's see, across turn 13, turn 14, how much time can he lose on the third sector? I said P5, across the line, P3. Oh, god damn, that's a good lap. That's a good lap. Nice. Hülkenberg. Three and a half minutes left to go. That's a really good time for Nico. 3 minutes left to go to the session, and Alonso has no time yet. No one's coming out. Come on! Alonso just came out. Okay, they heard me. Yeah, Alonso is out. So is Sainz, so is Stroll, so is Ocon. Norris, Piastri. Okay, yeah, everyone's coming out now. Yeah, that Aston Martin's really struggling there apparently. And that's Verstappen out as well. Okay, so Hülkenberg, Hamilton, and Verstappen are the only drivers not to come out now, as Verstappen's on the pit lane and Hamilton's on the pit lane. I don't think Nico Hülkenberg's gonna be joining them. I think that's it for him for qualifying. 9 tenths of a second slower than Verstappen's fastest lap so far is as good as it gets, I think, for the Haas team. As Alonso's getting an ovation, yeah, as he goes across the track from the grandstands. Maybe Alonso got some damage on his floor. Yeah, he definitely got some damage on his floor. And some serious damage on his floor. Apparently, they were fixing it for like 10 minutes. So I was saying, a P4 would be really good for this qualifying when it's all done and dusted. Okay. Alonso across the line to start his fast lap. Sainz is going to be joining really shortly. Behind them, we have Stroll, Ocon, Norris, Piastri, Gasly, Hamilton, and Verstappen at the back. Verstappen. That's my Fernando Tornello impression. Okay, across the first sector, he's faster. Of course he is. He's got a purple mini sector there, but his times are pretty much the same as that of Ocon's right now. Doing quite good though. Second sector, a respectable second sector there, as he comes into 12. Half a second down on yeah, looks like a lap time similar to that of Nico Hülkenberg. One corner to go. Let's see. DRS Open, 4th fastest, yeah. Told you. 4th fastest does not look like a good lap. Carlos Sainz goes up into 2nd place. That's a really good place for him. As Stroll takes the checker flag, P3 for him. I think Alonso's pushing for another lap, isn't he? Ocon, P4, drops Alonso down to 8th. Norris with 3rd place there. On the 2nd row for McLaren, Lewis Hamilton with a very respectable 2nd sector, improving a lot there as well. Pierre Gasly up into 4th place. Let's see, Hamilton, Piastri already took the checker flag, P10 for him. Lewis Hamilton, he's on P7. How much can he improve? Across the line he comes up into 5th place only, behind Gasly, behind Norris, behind Sainz, and behind Verstappen. Verstappen's gonna come across the line now. He's improving on the 1st sector, he's improving on the 2nd sector, does not seem to be improving on the 3rd. I think he's let off. No one can beat him. Max Verstappen takes pole position once again. And yeah, Alonso's not improving either. That's P9 for him in qualifying. That's definitely not what he wanted. So yeah, Verstappen's going to be starting in the front row next to Carlos Sainz, and it's going to be Norris and Gasly on the 2nd row. Hamilton and Stroll, 3rd row. Then it's going to be Ocon and Hülkenberg, and then Alonso, and then Piastri. Yep. Okay, that was an interesting qualifying session. It's a lot to go yet. The points are given out on Sunday, that's for sure. But yeah, this has been the worst qualifying session for Alonso this season, I think. Yeah, at home. So that's not what the team wanted for sure. But yeah, Verstappen just dominating there at the start. That's a great showing by the new upgrade package on Carlos Sainz's car. Lando Norris, insanely fast, P3 with the McLaren. Insane. And then it's Gasly, Hamilton, Stroll, Ocon, Hülkenberg, Alonso, and Piastri. So yeah, matching what it could have done with a clean car. Yeah, imagine what it could have done with a clean car. Anyway, that's gonna be it for qualifying for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Goodbye.
it.